This is my team up. Let me see what he's got.
Teleportation time.
Yo! Yo! That's dope. That is so freaking dope, dude. YouTube, it's LittleDerek.comics back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at Season 3.5 Dev Vision for Marvel Rivals. So before we get started, if you could leave a like on the video if you like Marvel Rivals content, and subscribe to the channel for more, but we're going to go ahead and get right into it, and I'm just going to give my thoughts and reactions as we go along. So let's go ahead and get into it. I really love these, by the way.
Hello everyone, Guang Guang here.
Guang
Great to
Guang!
see you all again so soon.
Okay, so we're about to see, new hero, new map, and new team up. So I really like that they give us new team ups now just about every season, every half season. They keep the game fresh. Let's see what we got. Also, right quick, does anybody like still use Phoenix? Like for real, does anybody use Phoenix? I really like Phoenix, but I feel like she was one of those characters that kind of had like a drop off. Like when Emma came out, everybody was on Emma, obviously, but like people still use Emma. I don't really hardly see nobody use Phoenix, but
Amid these chaos, Blade, forever walking the razor's edge between two worlds, will be the first to light a fire upon the abyss, bringing fresh power to the fight. In
alright, let's
season
get Blade.
3.5, the long-awaited Daywalker finally joins Marvel Rivals.
It's about time. I gotta say that it's about time. Do you know how long Blade was like quite literally in the game but not playable? Like, bro, this is like having a freaking final boss character that you just can't play as. No, this even that would be a little bit more understandable. He was literally right there in the game when the Fantastic Four came out. Literally season 1. He was there. He was there season 1 in Central Park, bro. We are in season 3.5. How do you sleep for that long, bro? But he looks cold. He looks so cold. I know, like, they show like the different fit he had at like the end of the trailer with Jean Grey or Phoenix. But I like this outfit right here. I'll probably rock with this if they give this just like an alternate color or something, and maybe a few accessories. I'll probably just rock with this. But let's keep going.
Blade is a true duelist. His unique bloodline gives him incredible strength, and his mastery of combat puts it to full use. Pressure 4.
All right, so like he said, he's gonna be a duelist. So we're getting 2 duelists this season, which it makes sense. I feel like some seasons we're just gonna have straight duelists. Duelists are the biggest category in this game, and it makes sense because that's how most Marvel characters are. Even the ones that aren't duelists could definitely have been duelists. You have to be really creative to turn a lot of the heroes into tanks or healers. So it just makes sense. Plus, the game kind of revolves around the whole duelist thing. That's what the tanks are kind of there for, to protect the duelists and the healers are kind of there to heal the tanks and the duelists. And the duelists are really there to, light people up, get the kills, get the damage and everything. So it makes sense. They probably should have held off a little bit with that, just for the fact that we do only have like 9 tanks and 8 healers, or vice versa. We're kind of struggling out here, especially people don't really like playing tank nowadays. So, but yeah, let's keep going.
Admits to close range with
You got
his
a
shotgun
shotgun?
and reduce their healing at just the right moment. Then unleash his ravenous ancestral sword, awaken the Dampier bloodline, and slice through every last enemy.
That's interesting. So he's got a shotgun, he's got a sword, and he can disrupt healing. That's very interesting. I feel like he'll give Punisher a run for his money since he's got a shotgun. I feel like a lot of Punisher mains are gonna go to him. I can't listen, nothing against Punisher the character, but some of you Punisher mains, oh my gosh. Y'all are some of the worst. You and the Lord Squirrel Girls and Moon Knight hasn't been as bad recently, but some of y'all Moon Knight players, bro, oh my goodness. But hopefully this is not going to be that much of a headache.
And when the time is right, draw the legendary sword of Dracula, dashing through foes and leaving a deadly trail in your wake. In that moment, Blade is the fiercest force on the battlefield.
We'll see
A
about
true
that.
hero never looks back.
Oh, that's cold.
This update brings a fresh round of changes to team up.
Let me take a guess. I'm gonna take a wild guess at which team ups got gutted. I feel like the Loki one, the Loki, Thor, and Hela one, that has to be gutted. That is so long overdue. I don't think the Guardians one will be gutted unless they get like more Guardians. Maybe the Groot and Rocket, but I don't think so. Honestly, that Iron Fist and Luna one, as much as I like it, they might switch that one up. All right, I'm betting on the Hela team up, especially since she's got a new team up, and maybe the Luna team up. Either that or Rocket and Groot. Final call: Hela, Loki, and Thor is removed, and then Rocket and Groot is removed. Like that team up might be removed. Yeah. And then Jeff's a part of it too. I think that one's getting gutted. Those are my two guesses.
Abilities. We are removing Guardian Revival and
What? What? Okay. See, it's been there for a minute, but I didn't think they'd actually take it away, at least not in this moment. I can definitely understand though, because it's not the best. This is a very season 1-S team up. Like, you have to be good with Adam and Mantis for this one. Like, you're usually not using Adam just for Star-Lord. And these are kind of niche characters to use with the exception of Star-Lord. So, and you usually just didn't get it. You really didn't. Like, this is like I said, this is a very season 0, season 1 type team up. So, understandable. Okay. So, I was kind of thinking that the Atlas bond might be taken, but that's a little bit surprising. I'm not gonna. They really like that Jeff and Rocket group team up because that mug has been staying. As much as I like that one too, but I'm so surprised it's still here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, especially since Rocket and Jeff have other team up abilities. I feel like they could give Groot something else. That might be what they're doing. Let me shut up.
Blade. Loki is leaving the Ragnarok Rebirth team up.
Okay, I felt like this had to have some form of change. So let me guess, Loki's going to be teaming up with what? Maybe one of the Gap? Let me shut up and watch.
2 brand new team ups are being added. Duality Dance.
Okay, so this is an Adam and Luna thing. It kind of works similar to the Jeff team up with Venom, it looks like. So she kind of gets the little chain, and I guess is she stealing health?
Runic regeneration.
Is it bad that I use Loki and I can't tell what the flip I'm looking at?
I am Groot.
No, but this one is sick though. The fact that his wall can like heal, he's gonna get banned. He's getting so banned.
Also, some team ups are welcoming new members. Iron Fist joins Chilling Assault.
Oh man, so they couldn't take away the Iron Fist Luna team up. I know this ain't gonna be the same team up, but let's see Iron Fist is getting banned. Just unless he's the anchor of this, he's getting banned. He's not the anchor, so he's getting banned.
I can be reckless now.
Star-Lord
Wait.
joins Chilling Assault.
I can be reckless now.
Yo, so he can give over shield to his. Oh my gosh, bro! I gotta pick up Iron Fist again. That's good. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, Iron Fist kind of sucks, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I got him the captain. He sucks, bro. You miss that parry and you are cooked, bro. That parry is like a good second, as long as you don't like miss input or anything like that. But it's like, I swear, I go out into a just army of bullets and mines and everything flying. I turn that parry on, everybody stops firing. The fight ceases for a good second. Like freaking the world happened or something like that. Like Dio just stopped time. I'm like, bro, ain't no way. And then I just get cooked. I might have used my kick getting in there and I can't get back out. I'm dead. So this is cool. It can kind of help him stay towards his teammates and give them a little extra damage, especially if he sees people coming in. So that's great. This is also good for Luna because her and Iron Fist, that team up was great in general, so they need something to compensate for that. So this is good. And then she also has another team up with Adam. Luna was not getting that much play, even after the buffs and stuff. So I think this is great for Luna, especially, but also just Iron Fist players, obviously. But
Star-Lord connects to the Loki network.
yes, yo, these are some of my best characters. This is like my best tank, my best healer, and my best DPS all in one team up, bro. This is my team up. Let me see what he's got.
Teleportation time.
Yo, that's dope. That is so freaking dope, dude. Yo, did he just teleport? Yo,
Teleportation time. Yeah.
oh yeah, he's officially my main DPS at this point. I was already cutting up with him. I have more hours with Squirrel Girl, but I think next to Squirrel Girl, I think he has my most hours on DPS. This is my main DPS, dog. It's official.
And
Freaking
Blade
sick.
launches into Lunar Force.
Okay, that's a nasty team up. Let me see what he's got.
Now that's power.
Oh, that's so lame.
The dark beasts.
Well, actually, no, it's not.
Oh,
No,
new
it's
game
not.
mode.
There is some blatant favoritism with some of these team ups. Like, bro, that team up is still here. They really want this to be good. Like, they really want that team up to be good. But hey, it's cool that he can hide out though. I feel like he'll have more utility on it than Moon Knight would, just for the fact that Moon Knight kind of has to stay hidden a lot of the time anyway. Going invisible in the little field doesn't really help, especially when you can just go in the field. It's not like it'll start doing damage to you. So that's interesting. I think it'll be more useful than Blade. I feel like Moon Knight might get taken out of this later on, but ooh, new game mode. I'm excited. Let's see.
Our new game mode, Resource Rumble, and its map, Throne of Now.
August 22nd. Okay. I always love to see the new modes.
Will arrive with the August 22nd update. We will launch it in Quick Match first to gather your feedback and fine-tune the experience.
That's dope. That's dope. The fact that they're kind of testing it before it goes out, I love that. As long as it's something fun to play that I can get off of the normal comp play for a minute, that'd be dope. Operation Shield Infinity.
Great teamwork starts with great communication.
I like where this is
To
going.
keep Marvel Rivals a positive experience for all,
Okay.
we are upgrading our in-game environment. Starting July 24th, in addition to player reports and manual review, all in-game voice chat will now be automatically screened by the system
What does
with
that mean?
human review. This means we will catch more toxic behavior, and players using inappropriate language will be penalized, making the game a better place for everyone.
Let's go. Let's go. All y'all toxic players finna get the boot. See, I say that, and then they probably not even gonna do it for real. This is probably gonna be like some very lightly enforced stuff. But the fact that it exists is dope. The fact that they're having humans review it, I'm surprised they didn't have humans review it before. All them people that I sent to the Shadow Realm, you telling me those were just AI that kicked them off the game for like an hour or something? Anyway, no, that's dope. I like that they're cracking down on it. This isn't really fixing the matchmaking, but this is one of the closest best things that they could do, because another big part of the matchmaking is just the toxic and just annoying players. So cracking down on them, especially like the throwers are the worst thing ever. That's dope. That'll be dope.
With the Season 3.5 update, we are also adding a custom filter for test chat. If a message contains a muted word, it will be filtered out just for you. This feature will empower players to tailor their experience. We will also regularly
Sounds like you can kind of censor certain words. So like they'll say it, but if it's like a trigger word for you, then I guess it won't show up on your screen maybe. That's cool. That's cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably won't use it because I'm about that life. But nah, I can definitely. That's a good thing. These are all really good quality of life changes.
Review popular multi-worlds and consider adding them to the official list.
Okay.
When
So if everybody or if a lot of people are kind of banning off certain words, then they'll consider making it just a word that you just can't use in game. I think that's dope. Just from a not even a gameplay perspective, but just like a general pop culture kind of standpoint, just because a lot of things change in different time periods. So, maybe 3 years from now or something like that, there are certain words that you just wouldn't want to see or that are like gaining traction. People use a lot of different slang and things like that. And it could be offensive. It could be offensive to somebody later on that's not offensive now. I think that's great that they're doing that. Them keeping tabs on the community like this is amazing.
our team is playing together, we regularly say, positivity will win this game. No matter what happens, we keep encouraging each other and often win in the end. United we stand, divided we fall. I truly believe that if we work together, we will all have a great time in Marvel Rivals.
Ooh. Competitive quitting penalties and point compensation. Boy, we ain't good today. We ain't good today. We smoking on that toxicity pack, dog.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
We smoking on that toxicity pack, bro. I don't even smoke, dog. But this dope. This dope. Don't let me down on this one.
We know how frustrating it is when a teammate leaves a competitive match.
Yes.
This creates an unfair situation.
Yes.
While a team with fewer players has a much harder time winning. And if they stick it out until the end, they still face losing competitive points.
We're doing it.
To combat this, in Season 3.5,
Okay.
we are increasing penalties for players who
Okay.
quit, longer bans from competitive play,
Let's
and
go.
bigger point deductions.
Uh-huh.
For the remaining players who stay,
What we get?
will now offer some point compensation at the end of the match.
Yo, this is probably the best news they could have given ever. If they would have dropped this news at like season 1 or like season 1.5, this would have been game breaking. Bro, that is insane. That is insane. Are they fixing the matchmaking? No. But this is like as close as, bro, that is insane. We have to see how this is executed because this is all talk at the end of the day, right? Even if they do it, even when they do it, if they are off for like maybe 2 hours instead of an hour. I don't know how long you're actually penalized for this stuff, but if it's a harder smack on the wrist, it's still a smack on the wrist. So we have to see how this one plays out, but that is amazing. And then compensation. So I don't know if I've said this in a video yet, but that is so frustrating to where you're in a match. You have somebody that throws the match. You have to play the match to hope that you don't lose points. You 90% lose the match anyway because it's a 5v6. And now you lose points, maybe even more points for sticking out the match. So this gives you reason to finish off the match. It makes it more fun and even gives you some reason to fight a 5v6. Because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna say I love to, but I wouldn't mind running a 5v6 if I'm not getting penalized for it. If I have something to gain from winning. Let's see what he's talking about.
Plus, surrender votes will require just one less than the number of remaining teammates.
That's cool. That's cool.
If someone leaves due to unavoidable system issues, we will review it and handle penalties fairly.
No, that's dope. That's dope. So if you don't rage quit, then they might be able to like review it. Or if something happened with the game, they could like review it. So this is all good stuff. This is like the best information they could have ever given in this game, dang near. Like this is probably arguably better than them fixing the actual matchmaking, because this kind of is them fixing the actual matchmaking. It's like, yeah, the matchmaking might suck, but you know, at least if you get matched with somebody that is stinking it up, you'll get rewarded for it or less penalties for it.
And we're speeding up the appeals process for mistaken bans.
All right, before we continue, that is amazing information. I couldn't have dreamed better information than some of that. That was like some of my biggest hopes for them. They might not even get me complaining about the matchmaking anymore, depending on how well this is executed. Now, I feel like they might still be trying to run this whole OEM thing. I don't know if it actually exists, but it feels like it does, in which case they might still be screwing us. But the immediate news of it sounds immaculate. So, round of applause, because that is amazing. Let's continue.
With the faster season cycles, Zhiyong is still working hard on balance changes. Keep an eye out for future announcements on hero balance and team up adjustments.
That's dope. That's dope. I was wondering why this was a little bit shorter. I think it's kind of cool that they're dividing these up into two different segments. I wish they would have dropped this on a separate day like they did last time, because it would make it easier for me to do the Blade trailer and then this too. But yeah, dude, that is, oh my gosh, bro. I feel happy to play this game. This season has been going pretty well so far in my ranked matches. Also, I haven't had much of an issue so far. I feel like it's because I don't have to worry about people, you know, inflating the ranks with these chrono cards and all that. So that's great. So far, Season 3 has been off to an amazing start, but this, Season 3.5, this might turn the whole, like, game around for real, for real. Like, if this is executed properly, this whole penalty system and this reward system for thugging it out till the end, if they work well, this game will be flawless. Especially this new competitive mode. They didn't give too much about it, but I'm excited, man. I'm so excited for Season 3.5. Best news ever. This is the best Dev Vision ever, hands down. Hands down. All right, but let me know what you guys think. Are you mad that they're, you know, enforcing more penalties? You know, do you think this one was a little lackluster? Do you want to see more? And if you like Marvel Rivals content, if you want to see more stuff like this, let me know and comment what you're most excited about in the comment section below. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. I should have a Blade trailer breakdown out by now, so I'll link that. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.